Hi, myself Nimish Rajput from Electronics Magazine, and with me Mr. Balaji Karthik, and Group Manager, Technical Center, System Marketing, PME, FAE, Marcom from ROHM Semiconductor India Private Limited. Sir, welcome here in Electronica India 2025 exhibition.
Thank you.
And interact with Electronics era. And my first question for you is, sir, ROHM has been a leader in SiC power devices. How do you see the demand evolving in automotive and renewable energy markets? And how should marketing adapt to capture this momentum?
So in India, we are seeing the market is steadily in a little step-by-step adoption of SiC, and we are witnessing for last 1 year the SiC adoption. And from our side, we have a spin-off of our organization, so we are expanding our marketing organizations in the HQ. So we are doing a system integration as well as a system marketing activity plus the product marketing activity. So in order to do that, so we set up a team in India focusing on those activities. With this activity, we are trying to observe the demand shift and we explaining to the customers for the advantage of SiC, especially on the low switching losses and low power consumption devices against the traditional or conventional devices. This is how we have been trying to engage with the customers and seeing the positive response from the customers.
Okay. And my next question is that, sir, the semiconductor industry is highly competitive. So, how do you plan to differentiate ROHM's offerings in power management and analog solutions from competitors?
So ROHM is a company, so we have offerings in various product portfolio. ROHM unique advantage is our offering on the solution proposals. As you explained, the ROHM having a strong footprint in analog technologies as well as the power. So we offering to the customer as a combination of the gate driving circuit plus the power devices and helping customers in order to resolve their issues what they are facing from the traditional or their existing solutions. Since we have the system level knowledge from our system marketing team as we are building on, so we making a support systems in India. In India, we have a support systems called the technical center. Also, we have a we have a big team on the product development activity. So from the product to the support level, we have been doing in India. So we understand the system requirements that helps to provide a comprehensive solution to the customers. As price is a primary factor, but as a solution level, we achieve the requirement what the customers looking for.
So, sir, what are the new products that we are showcasing this year in Electronica India?
Today in our booth, we are been showcasing our technologies, our key focus products such as SiCs. We are now migrating towards the fifth generation of devices, and we are recently we introduced the GaN technologies, and we are showcasing the second gen of GaN devices. On top of it, the very highlight portion of this Electronica 2025 is we are showcasing Solist AI, which is an AI fusion with the general microcontroller. So for targeting the AI related platforms. So as a company, we are showcasing the upcoming technologies on GaN silicon, silicon MOSFET, SiCs as well as the AI products.
Nice, very great, sir. And Rome has a global footprint, but must tailor communication to local markets. How would you balance global brand consistency with local customization?
So in order for the local customization, first we started with doing the in-house activity inside India. As I previously explained, we have a product development team, we have a system marketing team who understand the system level requirement, and we have a technical center team. For Indian customers, it's a mix and match of requirement where we enabling the customers as an end-to-end approach, complete solution providing combining with the customers, we are trying to solve the pinpoints or the problem points for the customers. That is the best approach method what we are been currently doing, and we are seeing a positive turnover of it.
Okay, and then next question is that, sir, with over 20 patents in semiconductor IP design to your name, how do you plan to foster innovation among teams in India and globally?
Okay. So our one of our key activity in India is the design center. Plus, we have the technical center. We are keep expanding these two areas largely. And with the help of system marketing, we are trying to understand more on the system level approach. And in terms of the designs, we started our first, we are showcasing today first our design in product like a silicon MOSFET, which was designed in India with the help of the local product marketing team, and we pitch in the product. With this, we have a plan or the trend to introduce more thermal efficiency products in planning to start developing in India. That gives us an edge over or giving a better support for the Indian customers.
Okay. And what strategies would you use to launch a new SiC MOSFET or power module into the automotive or industrial market?
Currently, our SiC technologies is adopting worldwide. So we have certain customers like automotive customers like Vitishko, Ware, Schaeffler. Those people's already adopting our SiCs for the traction inverter related applications. For SiC, we recently come up with the 2 kV, 2 kilovolt versions, so which we are supporting to Semicron Danfoss module for addressing the EV best energy systems as well as the EV UPS related areas.
Okay.
So with this, we are been supporting the customers for the high power, and in terms of the generation, we already migrated to the, or we already moved to the fifth generation of devices, which gives us a 30% lowest ROM compared to the existing products. This is our activities is happening on SiC. So now we come up with the SiC as a high power model, SiC as a discrete, and we have been combining the driver circuit part of the SiC, and we are offering to the customers.
Okay. And my next question is that how, how do you see the role of ecosystem partnerships with OEMs, distributors, and technology partners in strengthening Room's go-to-market efforts?
This time our tagline is Together 2025. That
Yeah.
means we like to engage with all our customers, business partners, design providers, and the complete ecosystems of the semiconductor. So as I previously explained, we established our activities on the sales, marketing, design, and the technical support. As a next level, we are thinking shortly to engage with the OSATs in India for starting the productions from India soon.
Okay. And Rome has a strong commitment to green technology and carbon neutrality. How would you integrate sustainability into market narratives?
Based on the reports of IEA, so the energy consumptions in the futures almost 46 percentage close to the motor, and the remaining percentage goes for the power supply requirement. So Rome offering a product such as SiC technologies, which solves or which helps those power consumption areas to reduce the power consumption on the device level or the application level. Our product enabling the customers in order to achieve the net zero emission missions. As a Rome corporate in 2021, we also had a policy for a net zero in 2050, CO2
Okay.
net zero. So we are also striving in terms of our local manufacturing.
Okay, and my last question is that, sir, where do you see the biggest growth opportunities for Rome over the next 5 years, and what role will marketing play in achieving them?
So globally in our sales, so close to 45 to 50 percentage of our revenue comes from automotive. In India, the same story. Our current biggest business is from the automotive segments. Thanks to the upcoming technologies like EV and XEVs and hydrogen-based vehicles, so where the semiconductor demand is picking up. And in terms of ADAS, functional safety, the demand of semiconductors is booming up. Apart from automotive, we also focusing much more on the industrial applications with our SiC technologies, focusing on solar PV inverters and those applications and EV chargers, DC UPS, such application. And in addition to it, we also strongly focusing on the data centers, which is a global trend is happening in globally, as well as we are seeing the demand is started picking in India data center customers.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. That's all
Thank you
from
so
my
much.
side. Thank you so much for the insightful conversation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.